Hi everyone and welcome to Mrs. D. So many YouTubers once again have got these massive claims about how they make so much money by doing puzzle books. So I thought, of course, true to form, let's try it. Let's see how we go. So I'm going to make one of these and I am going to take you through the full tutorials. Okay, so here we go. The screens are now up and running. I'm just going to head into my Bookbolt account. There we go. So we're going to hit our create button and we're going to go into the Bookbolt studio. We're going to hit project, new project. So here you can actually select to work on just you can do cover and interior, cover, interior, and then you've got your hardcover options as well, and you can customize also. I personally prefer to have the cover and interior running at the same time. So next off, I'm just gonna title this Christmas bumper puzzle book. I think I will keep it to the 6x9. I'm going to make it 100 pages and we're going to create that project. So now that's coming up. So on the first page, I think it's quite nice to have a this book belongs to page. So I am just going to go in here, pop in a heading, and then we'll just type in here, this book belongs to, let's shrink that down a bit. Whoop. And I might just take belongs to down onto another line and just centralize that. Okay, bring that up, oops, and over here, so that's nice and central. And I'm just going to have a look at some different fonts because that doesn't look very festive, it doesn't look very friendly. Bring that up. Yeah, I quite like that. That's good. Stretch that out a little. This book belongs to, I think I'll just bring the spacing back in a bit. That down a bit. And then I'm just going to come over here to our elements, go for the line. Black. I just take that up slightly. It's nice and even. Yep, that's much better. And then I am just going to come over into my pictures. And obviously it's a Christmas one, so I'm going to just pop in this nice Christmas picture. I am keeping this book as a black and white printable. You can go for colour, however it will reduce your margins. I mean, perhaps some people will pay more for a coloured puzzle book, but I don't think many people would. So I'm going to grayscale all of these pictures and I'm just going to bring that down. That's nice and cute. There we go. So that's page number 1. And then next page, I've hit over here, page templates. And honestly, Bookbolt is amazing for the templates that they have. You can put in so many different games, and so you can do word searches, crosswords. They've got Hangman, they've got vowel games. Some of these games I don't know what they are, but that's fine. So over here, I'm going to put in word search. I have created enough to do 10 word searches. Next, I want font color as black, line color as black also. I'm going to keep the margins as they are. Fonts, I think I'll go something more like that. That looks a bit more friendly. So I'm just going to choose my CSV file now. I'll just insert that and I will now just show you what that looks like. So one thing that is really important to remember is that when you are uploading when you are popping in word search puzzles, you actually do need to provide the words. So Bookbolt here is asking for a CSV file, and this is basically all it looks like. So I want 10 words per word search, and then I've just come up with sort of 10 festive words. So this one here is reindeer themed, bells, cheer. So you can, you can go to town with that. You can put in whatever you like. You can create whatever kind of word searches you like. So let's go back to Bookbolt. So we're going to go columns, yeah. Diagonal words, I'm going to go yes. Reverse words, yes. It would just make it a little bit trickier. Solution highlighter, we're going to go ellipse. And we are going to go add solution after puzzle page. Use random words if my words don't fit the requirements, yes. And add cells. I think that just looks a bit better. I'm happy with that, so I'm going to hit submit just here. The word search is all generating. Yeah, that's good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring that down. I'm going to just add in a heading over here. So this is going to be word search 1. And then I'm going to change my writing. I'm just going to make that a little bit smaller, just so that it's on the page. That looks good. And then I'm just going to add in a small Christmas picture on each of the word searches. So again, I'm going to go back to my file library. I think this one, if I pop in maybe the Santa hat behind. Again, effects, grayscale. Okay. I'm then going to change the opacity, bring it right down. So it's just, you still see the letters. And then I'm just going to resize that. Yep, that's good. So that is my first page done. Now I'm going to go through and I'm just going to finish off the other pages in the same manner. So bear with me one moment whilst I get going with that. So Bookbolt for lower and medium content books is by far my favourite. It just makes everything so easy. It generates everything for you. So have a look down below. I've left a link for you. Okay, so that is the word search pages done. Next, I'm just going to go through and format the solution pages. All I'm simply going to do with these is firstly create an additional page that's going to go in the middle. I'll show you how to do that in just one second, and then I'm just going to add some titles to them. I'm not even going to put the Christmas decorations through on these ones. Hi everyone, I'm back. Okay, so it is the next day. It's yet another evening. Kids are just all going down to bed. So I'm going to get back on with continuing this different mazes. So I'm going to use each of those. So we're going to go one there, that one. And then hit next. go for black lines. Margins and everything else is going to be the same. So that's our rectangular maze that I'm going to submit. When making a puzzle book of mazes, you actually don't need to add in any additional files. It's only really the word searches and crosswords you need. That file count to 15, and that's just going to slightly increase the difficulty of that. Yeah, so much tougher. You can see here, so this one here is a 10 cell, and this one here is a 15. So now, once again, I am just going to go through. I'm going to do a little maze intro page just here. And then I'll put in maze 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, put in some Christmas pictures. So I'll just get on with that and then I'll come right back to you. So it really is the formatting of each page that's taking the time here. This is why I have cut it down, sped it up, because otherwise you would be sat here for hours just watching me do the same thing over and over again. Okay, so that's the maze pages completed. Now I'm going to head on and see what other puzzles we can include. Possibly some Sudoku, some number puzzles might be quite good ones. So let's just head in here. So yes, I'll choose Sudoku. So I'm going to leave a page. And the reason I'm only selecting 5 here is because we're going to go with different levels of difficulties. So here are our different ones. So we'll do 5 very easy, 5 easy, 5 normal, 5 medium, and 5 hard. And so the really cool thing about Bookbolt is it's actually randomly generating the puzzles for you. So you literally need to do nothing. It will format it all for you so it all looks perfect, which is why it takes a few minutes just to upload it. I have timed this project from start to finish, and it actually took me just over 2 hours. It was 2 hours, 10 minutes, which I don't think is too bad if you consider the margins. I mean, you can charge much more for a mid-content book. And now the last ones, I will try once more and just see if I can get in there a 16 by 16 grid. By varying the difficulties, we're going to be appealing to a much wider market. So what I'll do is I'll just quickly make up my solutions page, make up the introduction to the Sudoku page, Christmas it up a bit, and then I'll be back with you. You can definitely go along and do this without adding in all this fancy stuff. However, I have promised a Christmas puzzle book, and that's why I'm choosing to add in these additional pictures. And just to make it a bit more niche, and in hope that, you know, I will generate a few more sales, and I can then therefore demand a slightly higher price point for this book. I'm now just working on the back pages of the book. So again, just a few Christmas images, just to say thank you for purchasing the book and asking people to leave a review. As a small startup business, you know, it's really important that we do try and get as many reviews as possible just to start building the business. The more reviews we get, the more trusted that our products are going to be. And that's, you know, I'm not just doing this to try and sell one book. I am trying to make a bit of a business out of this as well. Okay, so the book is all done. I'm happy with that. Now I am going to start working on the cover. So first of all, I'm going to go back into my image library. I'm going to find some nice sort of Christmas themes that I can build up. So let's go and have a look, see what we can find. Something a bit simple, I think. Oh, maybe something like that is nice. Something that does look, it's got Christmas feels to it. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Lovely. And don't forget, so the cover can be in colour. So I'm going to keep all this as colour. I'm just going to get a couple of pictures that I've used inside and pop them on the front as well. Maybe put down here the little house. Long, couldn't it? Yeah. Do another one of those for the back. There we go. Then I'm going to add in my headings. And then just around, I'm going to add in sort of a few different things that we have got in there. So just to kind of give a little bit of a tease. So we are going to just try and see that one. Come in and make that nice and small, kind of maybe on the jaunt. Basically, the reason why I'm hiding some of it is just because these are the actual puzzles that are within the book, so I don't want everyone to see absolutely everything. So let's get a maze. I'm just going to put in here a little heading just to say 50 puzzles to complete. We are going to make center, change that font. Use that writing. Oh. It's better. That looks good. Yeah, so I'm happy with all of that. That looks really good. It's got, so what I've done basically is just a quick outline of what the book is. It's a Christmas bumper puzzle book. It's over 50 puzzles to complete. And then I've also put a few demonstrations of what those puzzles are. So hopefully this one will sell like absolute hotcakes. That's what we want. So now I'm literally going to hit download. So that's finished downloading. So now I am heading over to Amazon KDP. Just remember that I will link everything below so you can get yourselves here really easily. And I'm in the create new page. So I'm creating the paperback. It's going to be in English and I'm going to call it the Christmas Bumper Puzzle Book. I'm not going to put in any subtitles, any series, edition numbers. Just going to put in there C, D, there we go. Collective this festive season. There we go. I own the copyright, and then in here I'm going to put in all my different keywords. Christmas puzzles, yeah. Take that one out and go Sudoku. Okay. So there's nothing in there that would be offensive. Let's save and continue that. Assign me an ISBN number. That's going. Set my publication date as today. I'm keeping the paper as black and white. That will keep our costs down. It's 6x9. I think we'll go for a glossy finish. Now we're going to upload the manuscript, which is the interior. Yep, this one. I'll just let that upload. Okay, now I'm going to change from the cover creator to upload the cover that I've already created. So upload your cover over here. Yeah, the cover just there. Okay, so that's all uploaded. So now I am going to launch the previewer. And this part, I don't know if you remember from my video before, but this part here can take a little while. So just bear with it and it will get there. Once your book comes up, just have a quick proof check. Make sure that everything looks good. Make sure that you're happy with everything before you hit approve. Okay, so that's all approved. So that's amazing. We've got the ISBN. This is how much it's going to cost us. So you can see from this, the cost is pretty much the same as the low content notebook that I did in my last video. I'll pop a link down to that below as well, because that one takes about 10 minutes to make. So, however, the amount that you're going to charge for a notebook, maybe £4 or £5, compared to this where you're going to charge £7-8. So, or maybe, to be honest, let me just show you on Amazon. Let's go to Amazon, code 92, 771. That's just 50 pages, £5, 100 activities, £10. So yeah, I'm going to price mine up, I think, at $6.99. So let's head over to the next page. We can put that to all territories. I'm going to put amazon.co.uk. I'm going to go for the $6.99. There we go. So for every book sold, I would therefore make £2.39 for that. You can go through and you can adjust them all individually. I won't spend too much time on that, but now I'm going to hit publish. There we go. So that, let's hit close, and that's it. So now it is finally in review. And you can see here, so I've got my other books now, they're live. I will put all the links down below into the description, so you can have a look at that and see the kind of things that I've created so far. But that is it for today. It's, as I said, quite a long one, but honestly, there's so much information to cover. As you can see, this does take a little bit more time and investment, but I think coming up to Christmas, this is kind of the ideal time to get your puzzle books uploaded. They're great as like stocking fillers, things like that, or just for a puzzle enthusiast, you know, that wants one. They might be looking out specifically for this year's Christmas puzzle book. So yeah, get yourselves on there, get uploaded, and let's start making some money. And please, if you're also creating content, let me know how it's going for you as well. I would love to hear all about it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Thank you so much, guys. Bye. Okay, everyone, so I really hope that you enjoyed that tutorial, and I hope that you feel inspired to go out there and start making money your own way. There's no need to be stuck with that 9-to-5 job anymore. Let's start creating.